Hi, just wanted to spend a few minutes today talking to you about COVID-19 and the whole question of therapeutic goals and Maslow's hierarchy, which might seem like three unlikely bedfellows, but which I just really wanted to help you to understand have a key relationship to play in terms of the way in which they interact with each other. Now, this has come off the back of a number of practitioners saying to me that they don't quite know what to do when they've got OCD or panic attack clients in particular, but also to a lesser degree when they've got clients who are chronic worriers and who are also in a position where maybe they're depressed and have mood problems and don't really know how to actually respond given what's occurring with COVID-19. I think that central to this is an important principle to grasp, which is that we are in very unusual circumstances. And because of this, it is simply not possible to continue with the same therapeutic goals that either your client or you had, or which you've negotiated between the two of you. It's just not possible. It's as possible as somebody being stuck on a motorway with an initial plan to travel up to Inverness in their car, finding that they're in a traffic jam which is 150 miles long and which is totally static, and saying, what the heck do I do to get up to Inverness by the end of tomorrow? Well, the answer is that you can't. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to renegotiate, rethink what it is that is reasonable to do given the current circumstances. So this is basically where Maslow's hierarchy comes in. So to just encourage you to remember Maslow's hierarchy, have a think about where you're currently working with your client with regards to where on the hierarchy their needs actually are. Because I suspect that for a large number of us, therapeutic goals are actually around the top of the hierarchy. They're about things like competence. They're about things like achievement. They're about maybe learning how to live your life in a different way. Now, all of these are great therapeutic goals, but we all know from Maslow that actually when lower level needs come under threat, higher level needs go out the window. It's just not possible to work on them. And indeed, we're currently in a situation where level 1 and level 2 of Maslow's hierarchy of needs are actually prominent in people's minds. So basic physical and physiological needs are certainly prominent in people's minds. The ability to eat, the ability to keep warm, freedom from physical pain or discomfort, the need for sleep, and then just above that, the need for safety and security. These are the things that are pressing for people. So why I mention this is you need to take these into consideration when you're renegotiating therapeutic goals. Let me just give you one simple example of how this would apply with a client with an OCD problem, but I hope you can see that it's also going to be applicable to other client groups and other client problems. As far as OCD problems are concerned, it is just not going to be possible to have the same therapeutic goals that you had beforehand. So what should you be concentrating on? Well, I would suggest that with your client, what you should be concentrating on is things like, can my client actually get food to their house? Is my client able to cook and eat? Is my client organizing themselves in such a way that they're getting the best sleep that they can? Is my client having their physical needs met to the degree that it is physically possible to have those needs met? In other words, all the basic things which basically Maslow's hierarchy has emphasized are most important. So try and remember this, folks. Very simple principle. While the COVID-19 situation's in place, renegotiate therapeutic goals and take into account Maslow's hierarchy with the way in which you do it. You take care now.